Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. And it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some players love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball. Don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up. And you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and starting in this one, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a pitch. That one misses, and the count's full. That one is inside ball four, and I mean, oh, so close.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in now and watches strike one. Goldie, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Donovan over at second, one down. That one misses, and now 3-1. And it's second. Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Two outs with a runner at third. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And another ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Two outs, runner at first. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And a good eye there. Two outs. In the air, right field. In position. Brings it in for the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Sonny Gray. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. C.J. Abrams stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The wind and the pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's a little bit low.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar moves under it, makes the catch, and there's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Here's Lane Thomas. That's a strike across the top of the zone. One out, base is empty. Next offering way off the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Two outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Over to Goldie. Out number 3. And the Nationals gone in order. And it remains 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Gorman. score. Back to work. Fastball for a strike. Outside. And that is ball one. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Missed inside with the curve.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, left side. Rosario makes the play, and there's one down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gore. He's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. And the pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, you know, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square him up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tommy Edman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Ball one there.
You know, against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone.
Two down, nobody on. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. 1-1 down. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offered in there for a strike. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And down on strikes. And one gone. Here's Eddie Rosario. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here is Hebert Ruiz. That's in there. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Not even close there. Now 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The second baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
0-1, no strikes.
That one is upstairs.
2-0.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand hitter waits. And he walked it. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Nick Senzel, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out, inning over. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the third inning, now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And he deals. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's the DH, Brendan Donovan. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Nice curveball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Thomas tracks it down for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And delivers outside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So a man aboard. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
One hit to right, under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Victor Robles. The wind of the pitch. Misses outside. Ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fall off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through. Pretty high-level spot right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Robles, the lead runner, out at second. Abrams on at first with nobody out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third. Safe, he beats it.
Now the first baseman, Joey.
2 on, 1 out. And now Joey Gallo. Grounded out his first time up. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Abrams back in standing. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Ground ball, could be 2. Gorman tossed to second, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Out of the fourth, and now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. Contreras goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. That one felt good, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Fly to left his first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And here it comes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. And a count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Edman
1-0.
at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Next pitch misses way outside. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 down, nobody on. Strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
(3-1) is on the way. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Step off throw to first. And he's back safely. Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
And he deals. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the 4th. And now the DH, Joey Meneses. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there. On its way and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And we're level. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one missed.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. The other way. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
for Washington, Luis Garcia walked his first time. That one not close. Ball one. Man at second. Now a fly ball to right center. Edman sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll move up to third on the throwing error.
The third baseman, number 13. Nick Senzel.
Now it's Nick Senzel. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone who has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Late that time, it's strike two. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. Got it by him for the K.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Victor Robles.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Fastball for a strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Ruiz on third with two out. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in Washington, D.C. Top five, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brendan Donovan. As the lefty gets to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And it stays fair. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
And here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner.
So the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. One away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Base hit into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Man at second. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yoan Adon looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer getting loose as well. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And a base hit. Nootbaar rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals.
Yeah. No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So digging in, Lane Thomas. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Yellow.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hey,
0-1's the count.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Just misses. And now it's 3-2. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and that gives them the lead. It's 4-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Joey Meneses, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Gore back to work. Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now it's going to be Jordan Walker. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mackenzie Gore departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Jordan Weems.
Number 51.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Throw over to first. Walker back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2-away now.
Such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So up next, Mason Wynn. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Floro also throwing. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Righty to the plate. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cardinals 3. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John King.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The lefty fires. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Up next is the Nationals. The catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Man at first, Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge preparing to come on if needed. Middleton warming up as well. Nobody out. Runner at first. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Matthew Ross. The pitch. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Now snap throw to first. It's low and gets away. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Nationals turn to a pinch runner, Ildemaro Vargas. Vargas gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. That's through there for a strike. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Got him. And one away. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Dives, but he falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll move up to third in the throwing area.
What a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So two in scoring position with one out. Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. That's ripped to right down the line. That's a base hit. Run scores. They'll throw in, but it's offline.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Andre Palante taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So the Nats lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. The shortstop takes the ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here comes a pitch. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Robles round second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up two bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
One down. Lane Thomas digs in now. And the slider just misses. Man at second. That one catches the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Edman sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
So man aboard. Here's Joey Gallo. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Abrams on at second with 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And a pitch.
3-0.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Here's a rocket out to left. Walker right there to make the grab. And that's the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 8 and the Cardinals 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll be out in left field. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now it's the DH, Brendan Donovan. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Weems measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And another ball. And a pitch. In the dirt, and it's a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Late with the swing there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Out towards right center field. Thomas sizes this one up. Thomas makes the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 8-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Dylan Floro.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 44, Dylan Floro.
One out, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And here it comes. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The Nationals leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Contreras is retired. And that is that. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're
Now,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the left fielder, Ildemaro Vargas. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees. Back up. Oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Keenan Middleton on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Keenan Middleton.
Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Vargas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kicks and deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Payoff pitch. Inside ball 4.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Second baseman
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And that's in there for strike 1. One pulled foul. Outside. The pitch. Base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. And they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And he deals. That one misses. Now 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the center fielder, Victor Robles.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. That's down and in. Bounce to third. Arenado quickly to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 9-5. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Nationals Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now on for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So, man aboard, Jordan Walker now at the plate. And the first offering is not close. Kicks and fires. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Right-handed reliever.
Count is 3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Hunter Harvey.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Clips the corner. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan appears to be getting loose. Ferrer also getting ready. Two on, one out. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas under it. Brings it in. And that is that. So the Cardinals, it's 9-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, JoJo Romero.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. As the lefty gets to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. One down.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 going following the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable out there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Gallo digging in for the Nationals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's even up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are...
Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 down. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And that one is inside. And now the lefty. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
1 strike.
The pitch. That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. 3-1. Gallo off of first with 2 away. And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a free pass.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ildemaro Vargas. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one missing low.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. The tag. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 10 and the Redbirds 5. Back in Washington, D.C., and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The pitch. And that one pulled foul. Righty to the plate. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
The right fielder.
Now here is Lars Nootbaar. That one catches the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-6.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That misses. Now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
1 down, base is empty.
2-1.
And that's a little bit high. 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-8.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Kyle Finnegan gets the ball now.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game is going to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now, Nolan Gorman. Late on that fastball.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one a little below the knees, and that is ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Gorman leads off first with 1 away. Right side. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
A couple of singles back to back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
One out left for the Cardinals. Mason Wynn will hit next. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2. The Cards down to their final strike. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Swing and a miss struck him out, and that is the ball game.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And this one ends the final 10-8 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For St. Louis, 8 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.